Hello, my sacred ones. This is a very different episode of the Sacred Sutra Podcast. I'm celebrating a year of doing this podcast. I can't believe I started it. I can't believe the amount of love and support that I've gotten for this podcast. And I just wanted to maybe share how it got started and how you could start living your dreams. So I was working for my family's business, and in 2022, when the world shut down, I took the opportunity to start building my dream life and start making small steps towards building that life. I knew I was gifted, I knew I wanted to help people, and I knew I was good at helping people and really changing people on a soul level. I also knew that part of that journey was having a podcast because I knew that my voice is the thing that helps shift people on an energetical level. But it seems so daunting to me because I have zero technical skills and I had no clue what I was doing. I told my boyfriend at the time that I wanted to start a podcast, and he was so sweet. He surprised me with a podcast mic, but I was so scared that I packed it away in my closet and I didn't take it down until over a year after he did that. It was always at the back of my mind, but I kept saying, I'll do it one day, I'll do it one day, until a very wonderful friend of mine came into my life. And we were having a conversation, and she really encouraged me to start this podcast. And something about her energy really made me feel like I can do it and it's time. And then another really pivotal but weird thing happened. My mind works visually. And I'm a visual learner. And if I see something, then I believe I can do it. And I was watching this random YouTube video on how Phineas, which is Billie Eilish's brother, he did a YouTube video on how he engineers and mixes his music. And something about it clicked in my head, and I told myself, you can do this. You can learn how to edit and engineer your own podcast. Like, it's possible. Those three things really made this whole thing possible. The idea for me was I would have the same conversations with my friends around spirituality over and over, and they would really appreciate my perspective. I would help clients really see things differently, and I knew I needed an outlet to get my knowledge out. I also wanted to share my knowledge with the future generation so they could really take all this wisdom and build upon it. I have younger cousins, I have nephews that I hope that when they want to maybe get to know me more later on in life, that this is a way for them to really understand who I am. And God willing, when I do have kids one day, that this is also an avenue for them to really get to know me. I'm telling you all of this because sometimes we need to be clear on what we want in life and the what and the why behind what we desire in life. And if it's really for us, the universe will put things in place for us to make it happen. All you have to do is take inspired action towards those dreams. I know sometimes that dreams can feel really big and overwhelming, and you have no clue how you are going to make them happen. But just take small steps towards them, and they will take steps towards you. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow. These are things that you could work on in your spare time. At least watch a YouTube video around the subject or find inspiration. Talk to a friend about your dreams and maybe they can help you out. Put it out there so the universe can help you fulfill your desires. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have any fear around it, any doubt. You're going to doubt it every single day, especially if you're doing something creative. You are going to doubt yourself every time you sit down to do the creative thing, every time you set aside to do it. It is part of the human experience. Every single successful person has had fear, has had doubt. They worry about if they're good enough. But the difference is that they actually do something about it. Despite their fear, they still get up and do something about it. And that is the difference between people who make it and people who don't. Going after your dreams means that you're going outside your comfort zone. You are going to be doing things that you have never done before, that you didn't think was possible. The more you get accustomed to that is the more success you will find in life. Building anything meaningful or great takes effort despite of fear. My dream is to build a brand around what I do. I have doubt every day. I have fears. I don't feel like doing stuff a lot of the times, but I know that if I don't do it on a soul level, I will not feel fulfilled. When I was in university, I could not give a presentation. It scared the living daylights out of me. But the only thing I could really talk about, and I love to talk about, and I could stand in front of everyone and talk about, was spirituality and the self and development. And I think that should have been a huge clue that that is what I would end up doing. Am I where I want to be? No, I am not. But I am getting very, very close, and I have come very, very far. More than anything, I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of my accomplishments so far in life, and I cannot wait to see what else I do. Thank you guys so much for listening, for supporting me. It means the world. May all of our dreams come true. I'm going to take a little break. I will be back in May. I'm going to work on some really amazing things. And thank you again for listening. Until next time, guys.